let's get started with the first move of our Tai Chi series for our booster class. This is called the rise and fall. Remember, with any of these movements that we do, if it raises up your pain more than one notch, we have to modify it. Okay? Maybe do it sitting. Heck, maybe do it laying if you need to. Do it however it can for you, that it can work, that it doesn't raise your pain more up than one notch. Okay? All right, so now make sure your hips can fit in between, not too wide, not too narrow, just there. Back is straight, knees are soft, head up in alignment, shoulders relaxed, elbows and hands like paintbrushes. You're gonna breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, for more advanced, breathe in, straighten your knees, breathe out, slow it down. When you squat, keep your back like this, breathing in, breathing out. That is the rise and fall. So now the second form of our Tai Chi movement kind of like series is called the single hand circle. So you're gonna have one hand onto the side of your hip like so, the other hand, the palm is facing inwards. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna breathe in, rotate, then breathe out. If you are able to, when you go towards, say, your right, your left heel comes up. And then when you go towards your left, the right heel comes up. That way you twist, you get some of your movements from your lower body also. Breathing in, once it gets into midline, you breathe out. Let's do the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. If you can, try to look at your hand. Recruiting more neurons as you go. Breathing in, breathing out. And that is the single hand circle. So movement number 3 of our Tai Chi series is called the double hand circle. Exactly the same as the single hand circle, only you're doing both hands, okay? So same movement, same position though, okay? Keep your head up in alignment, back straight, not slouch or so, shoulders and arms relaxed. So you're gonna breathe in towards one side, breathing out. See how my feet kind of move also in conjunction. Heel up with your left, heel up with your right. If you're not able to do this, then just kind of go like this, that's okay. Okay, now let's do the other side. But if you can, try to do as much body parts as you can. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Try to do both sides equally, and that is the double hand circle. Movement number 4 of our Tai Chi series is called the Yang Circle hands. So you're gonna have your hands like this, okay? What you're gonna do is, as you breathe in, you're gonna move one arm up, other hand down in a circular manner. So you're gonna breathe in. Once you get to this point, then you breathe out and continue the circle. The idea is that both hands are moving at opposite directions at the same time. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do the other direction. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Do one more. Breathing in, breathing out. And that is called Yang Circle hand. Movement number 5 of our Tai Chi series here in the booster classes is called cloud hands. Okay, So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna start with the same movement as a double hand circle. So you're gonna breathe in like so. Now we're gonna twist towards our left. I'm gonna keep my left hand palm up, the right hand palm down, then breathe out. Then breathing in, changing hands, breathing out. Leg movement is the same as you're doing hand, the hand circles, okay? Then breathing in, breathing out. The key here is that there is no hand movement happening during the twisting. The only hand movement that happens is at the end of the movements. So breathing in, breathing out. That way you don't confuse yourself on which hand moves which. Breathing in, whatever side you're gonna twist to, that's the palm that's up. And the exhale happens during the twisting. In, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. And that is called cloud hands. Number 6 on our Tai Chi series, in our booster classes, is called Grand Tai Chi. You're gonna have your hands like this, okay? Feet are still kind of like, make sure that your hips can fit. You don't want it to be too wide. You also don't want it to be too narrow. You just want it to be like in this area, okay? And your hands are right here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a big circle by breathing in, looking up, and then breathing down, dropping your hands down. Relax your shoulders and elbows, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. More advanced people, if they want to do this, breathe in, straighten your knees. Breathe out, squat a little bit. And again, the squatting position is like this, okay? So breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And that is what do you call the Grand Tai Chi. Number 7 of our series of the Tai Chi movements in our booster class is called carrying the cauldron. So this one requires quite a bit of leg strength. So if you're increasing your symptoms more than 1 notch, again, I have to remind you and modify it. Even if you just do a little bit, that's still okay. If you can't go up so big, make it smaller. However it does that it actually works for you. Okay, so again, remember, let's do this. So we're going to squat down, trying to like as if we're grabbing some leaves from the floor. Breathing in, then breathing out. No squatting happens on the breathe out. Squatting happens on the breathing in, then breathe out. Breathing in, looking up, breathing out. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Remember that your squat should be breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And that is called carrying the cauldron. Number 8 on our series of the Tai Chi movements here in our booster class is called roll back and push. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna have face one direction. Make sure that your feet can fit in between your legs in that sense. Okay, your feet are gonna look like this. One foot is pointing that way, the other foot is pointing this way. Now, what you want to make sure though is that you're gonna have your hands like this. When you breathe in, you're gonna lean back. Then when you're gonna breathe out, you're gonna lean forward. What I want you to do is when you breathe in and lean back, more weight is in the back leg. When you breathe out, more weight is in the front leg. You can finagle with the ratio. Okay, it could be 60-40, 70-30, doesn't matter. As long as you're going forward, more weight is in the front, and you're going back, more weight is on the left. Okay, on the back. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's do it a couple times. Breathing in, breathing out. Shifting your weight back, breathing in. Shifting your weight forward, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Do the other direction. Okay, now your feet are going to go look like this. Here, breathe in, elbows down, shoulders down. Breathe out. Don't tense your shoulders up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so that is called the roll back and push. Number 9 of our Tai Chi movement series here at the booster class is called brush knee. This is a little complicated for most though, okay? So really try and follow me. First, we're gonna go this way, walking, okay? Hands like this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a step with your right leg, breathing in. As I step with my right leg, my feet are gonna be like this, okay? I'm gonna push with my left hand and my right hand goes back like this, okay? And then I'm gonna take a step, my left leg goes forward, my right hand goes forward, and so on and so forth. So if I was gonna go from here, I'm gonna step with my right leg, my left hand goes forward, breathing in, breathing out. Then left leg, right hand, breathing in, breathing out. If I had to take one more step, right leg, left hand, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, let's do that again. Go from here, okay? Right leg, left hand, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So always opposite. And when you push, when you go forward, it's like this. So you're pulling, whichever leg you have forward, that's the hand that's on the hip. And the hand that's extended is always the arm opposite from what leg is forward. Okay? So that is called the brush knee. And the last of our series of Tai Chi movements for the booster class is called parting the horse's mane. Okay, so this is kind of like the cloud hands. It's actually a lot easier than the brush knee, which was the previous one though. Okay, so here you're gonna have your hands like this. You're gonna take a step with your left. When you take a step with your left, you're gonna palm up this. Then the opposite hand goes like this. So it's same side. Left hand is forward, left leg is forward. Breathing in, right hand, right leg. Make sure you put the other hand pushing back. So palm up like this, like as if you're doing a layup in basketball. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, again. Breathing in, right leg, right hand. Breathing in. Breathing in, breathing out. That's called parting the horse's mane. So let's do it a couple more times. Right leg, right hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay. Now remember, when you do any of these movements, in that sense, if it raises up your pain more than one notch, you have to modify it. Maybe do it sitting. That is absolutely fine too. Modify it to how it can work for you. If you are not sure, you can always message me. Okay? Thank you very much.